Hi there, my name is Beth and this is The Hornet's Nest. Tonight we are discussing decision analysis and the tools you can use to make great decisions. These are my guests. They shall introduce themselves tonight.
My name is Dr. Benson Neal and I'm a heart surgeon at St. Leonard's Hospital.
Dr. Benson is headstrong, proud and very particular about his work and his life.
I'm Annabelle, I'm 25 years old and I'm a single mother. In my early 20s I backpacked around the world.
Annabelle can best be described as a free spirit who cares about nothing more than her child's well-being. However, she is very biased to what the media represents the government and society as.
Hi, I'm Sushrit. I'm a civil engineer. I've been working in the industry for about 15 years.
Sushrit can be best described as meticulous, practical and down to earth.
Hey, I'm Willie D. I'm a famous musician and I've sold many albums.
Willie D is very ambitious, however he can be lazy and he does have financial troubles. Now that we know a little bit more about the guys, we can start the questions. So the way we play the game is I give them a scenario and two options, and they make a decision based on their own personal experiences, their own personal whatever, and they will then make the decision. However, then they have to explain to me why they made that particular decision. Okay, so the first question. It's something you do every day. You're driving. I mean, I hope you all could drive. I was a little worried. Okay, so you have 2 points. Point A. Point B. Right? You can take the most direct route, the one that most people take, or you can take the road less travelled. There might be a road this way, there might be a road this way, there might be a road that goes like this. Many options. Which road do you take? Do you take the black, straight through road, or do you take the red, endless possibilities? Okay. And there's our answers. So Annabelle, why did you pick your answer?
I chose to take the road less travelled because I feel that that can be the most rewarding way. As a traveller in my youth, I got to experience, most of my good experiences were taken when I did something like the not obvious way of going somewhere. So I think that's why I'd explore my options and see what I could do.
Okay, so here's another question. Currently in the news, they have been saying that cold milk in the morning is bad for you. Do you stop drinking cold milk in the morning? Answers, please. Black for no, red for yes. Shusha, you haven't picked an answer.
Yeah, I like my milk cold. I like my milk hot. I like my milk anyway. I don't care if it's hot or cold. Unless it's proven that the cold milk is bad for you, I would probably keep on having the cold milk.
So you're saying you can't make a decision
Yeah.
until you have more data?
Yeah, I cannot make a decision unless I have complete information about the decision I'm going to make.
Oh, I see. What about you, Benson? Would you stop drinking cold milk?
No, I keep drinking it. There is no reason why I wouldn't keep drinking it.
Even though this news article has said that it's bad?
The news article is stupid. I'm a doctor. I know what I'm doing. Milk is fine.
Okay.
Cold milk in general is fine. If you want to put it in cereal, good. Go for it.
Okay, what about you, Annabelle? You believe the news as per your personality test said?
Yeah, generally I do believe the news. It's probably not the best thing, but I seems to stick with me, the things that I hear.
So you answered yes, so you would stop drinking cold milk after reading this article?
Probably.
You know you're making a bad decision, so why do you make it?
I for some reason believe everything I hear. I really need to work on that and see if there's actual proof on the matter.
I agree with Shushrit. I think you can't just judge one thing from one article. I think the best thing is to weigh up all your options. You can't be narrow focused in a situation like this. You need to know all the information before you can decide. And that applies to the question we had previously as well.
Yes, that does.
So maybe this line, option A,
Yeah.
was shorter because there's not as much traffic. Maybe option B didn't have roadworks that day.
Maybe.
But you didn't, Benson and Joshua, you didn't know because you took the straight route that everyone else takes. You're at an auction and you're bidding for something you really, really want. The bids have just gone over your budget. Do you push further or do you stop? Black for push further, stop is red. Willie D?
No, I'm just heavily limitated by my finance at the moment. Sales, like I said before, not being too strong, so I can't even afford a bus ticket at the moment, so let alone
You broke, can't you?
dead broke. Yeah, tough times.
So you wouldn't even attend an auction at this time?
Why would I attend if I can't afford anything? It's a waste of time.
Annabelle, you kept going, even though you've discussed that you have financial limitations.
Yeah, I know that in a high pressure situation like this, I'm probably likely to let my emotions take over and not my brain. So I probably would keep pushing because I really, really wanted that thing that was on the auction.
So you'd be really affected by the pressure you've been put under.
Yeah.
Benson, you also kept going.
Well, that's because what I wanted was that item. Right? That is what I came to the auction to do. Money is secondary for me because I am not as limited by money.
And Shusha, you stopped?
Yeah, well, I know how much money I have in my pocket. There's no point in going ahead if I don't have the money. So even if I really want it, but I can't afford it, it's better to stop than just extend my finances to which I can't be extended.
So you really understand your limitations?
Yeah, and probably live by them too.
So the lesson here is similar to the last lesson. It is you have to understand your personal limitations. However, some people are affected by other things. So some people are affected by their personal limitations. Some people do not care. And some people are really affected by pressure and they just forget everything and just make decisions like that. Dr. Benson's answer also displayed an interesting aspect of decision making. He wanted something, so he went to get it, regardless of what it was going to cost him. Some could see that as goal-oriented decision making. He wanted that thing, that was his goal. So whatever avenues he had to take, he would take it. Okay, so scenario number 6. It's a bit of a tricky one. So in the news recently, there is the vaccination debate and whether or not we should vaccinate our children. So what is your stance on it? Do you think we should vaccinate our children or do you think we should not vaccinate our children? Red for vaccinate, black for don't vaccinate. So Annabelle, I see that you have decided to not vaccinate your children, whereas the rest of the panel have decided to vaccinate. What are your reasons for this?
Well, in the debate, I've been hearing a lot that vaccinating my kid can give her autism, I think. I don't like the idea of risking this just to get safe against things that really aren't that common in our society. So I've chosen not to get her vaccinated.
Okay. So Dr. Benson, you have the most knowledge in this area. What is your stance on it and why? Why have you made the decision to vaccinate your hypothetical children?
I would always vaccinate my children because, first of all, the link between vaccination and autism is wrong. There was no evidence to support that. The paper that was presented was retracted by the author because of bad scientific method. Second of all, vaccinations work through a method called herd immunity, where a majority of children or people are vaccinated and have protection, so that people who do not have access to the vaccinations are also protected. So by not vaccinating your child, you're exposing the rest of the public to danger as well, since vaccination is not 100% protection. So if your child were to get sick, it would affect the other children who were vaccinated and who did the right thing. So your decision has affected the general public. It's not only your child that is affected. That's why I would always vaccinate my children. It protects everyone else.
Because it's not just a personal decision, it's a decision for the community.
Yes.
It's being a community member making a decision where there's no butterfly effect. Like that would be the butterfly effect, I suppose. And that's the next lesson, that you have to be mindful of the repercussions and the butterfly effect of your decisions. Your company is currently recruiting people. Your best friend who is down on their luck asks for a recommendation for a job that you believe he is not qualified for. Do you recommend him anyway? Red for yes, black for no. You said no.
It's because they're not qualified for the job. Why would I give it to them? One, they don't deserve it if they're not qualified. And two, it's very dangerous in my line of work to give a job to someone who's not qualified. People will die.
Yeah, and it takes you years to become a doctor.
Yeah.
Like, if someone had just cut all the doors and come in, dude.
I would not like that at all.
No, because you're proud. He's very proud. Shushrut, you said no as well?
Yes, I mean, like Dr. Benson said, if he's not qualified for the job, there's no point in hiring him. Despite the fact that he's my friend, I would rather keep that feeling aside, and I would maybe recommend him for some other job, but not in the company which I work in, because he does not fit inside the job which is required for him.
Yeah. So this scenario sort of displays a bit of bias. So not only like your bias towards your friends, like you being friendly with them and you wanting them to succeed, but also your bias to your workplace, like in having some sort of social responsibility.
Yeah, as even more going a bit further, I would be biased for myself, because if I recommend him and he does not perform, it reflects badly on me. And when I reflect on that decision later on, it would seem that, yes, I should have had more information before taking that decision.
There's also a bit of foresight, and like we had in the last scenario, knowing the repercussions of a possible bad decision. So yeah, it's a great discussion, guys.